Good morning, heavy metal fans. It's gig day.
Isn't that right, Peanut?
We're playing in London tonight. We're actually rehearsing before the show, which should be good. Or maybe not, actually, because we never usually rehearse before shows. Either way, we've got 2 hours rehearsal, then a sound check. Basically going to be quite a long day, I think. But it's going to be a nice day. Potentially going to be 20-something degrees, so maybe we'll have to bust the shorts out today. Just a joke. Just going to have to suffer, aren't I? So, the big news, of course, apart from the fact that we're playing a show, is that obviously we've got a bunch of new elements in the setup. And it's my belief that you should never do more than one new element in the setup. So for that reason, sadly, and I know probably about 50% of our viewers are going to turn off at this point, there's no Rickenbacker today. I'm leaving that at home. First of all, because of the travel involved today, I just didn't fancy humping a hard case around. But second of all, as you may have noticed, if you saw that video, I've got a new pedal board on the go, which is coming out tonight, obviously. So the hybrid rig is coming out. The rest of it, I've decided to leave unchanged. So we got the Blues Junior, the new pedal board, and 2 guitars that regular viewers of the channel will be familiar with. The Telecaster modded and the Epiphone Wilshire. Did I say I'm not driving? I'm not driving today, which is great. I couldn't have driven today if I wanted to, didn't have the car. But it does mean that we get to spend a little time with everybody's favourite Bryony Williams band member. That's Hector, the drummer. And I think his better half. So that should be fun. It's like a couple of new characters for you to meet today. It's a long old drive down to London, whatever time of day you go. So we'll do a quick gear check and then we will get on the road. You're going to be missing Daddy today? Yeah. Here we go then. The Blues Junior is back. Ta-da. If you're new to the channel, you're not going to see that till the venue because I'm not unpacking that now. And then we've got 72 custom Epiphone Wilshire. All right. Unprecedented heat on the road today, folks. Being expertly chauffeured down to London by everybody's favourite member of the Bryony Williams band. That's Hector. I've said it before, I'll say it again.
I heard you say
what a lovely bloke. Actually. Yeah. Also in the car today, we've got Shannon. She's just coming up now. It's going very well so far. We got some coffees for the road. Decided to go for Pret. We're at Rugby Services, which means we've got a couple more hours to go. Thankfully, Hector's aircon is superb. So, no worries at all in the back. Let's crack on.
Obviously, there's like art and sculpture. Big city.
Still going. Nearly there now, aren't we, Hector?
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
Were you one of those children in the back seat that were like, "Are we nearly there?"
Shannon just said, are you one of those children that was like, are we nearly there yet? To answer your question, Shannon, yes. Yes, I was. And then some. By now I'd be like hanging out the window, like foaming at the mouth from like all the Haribo and shit that I'd eaten. And yeah, I don't think I was an easy child. Can you tell? We have arrived, folks. It's a cracking venue. Very attentive sound engineer, which is always nice.
The sound is great in here.
So what was your name? I'm Matt.
Jane. How you
Jane,
doing, Matt?
nice to meet you.
Likewise.
So what's the deal with the, obviously I know it because I run a little studio up north.
Oh, okay.
I know it as a studio place.
Yeah.
Is it still that or?
Yeah, absolutely. There's 3 big studios and about a dozen small studios here. So,
Wow.
3 big ones that get rented out. for the week or the day or the month, and then
Like upstairs, or like what? I can't.
it's both this side all the way down to the end and on the other side.
And have you got some residents here as well?
Yes,
haven't you?
well, I'm a resident, but I'm not.
Are you a
yeah.
producer?
No, I'm
Rec-
not even in the music business. I'm the,
Are you not?
I'm the healthcare professional.
Cool, man.
I look after.
Well, this is the person I need to see, obviously.
Keep everybody on course. Yeah.
Yeah, you do adjustments, chiropractic.
No, I'm a physiotherapist, acupuncturist. Yeah.
The people you meet. Yeah, I'm a long distance runner, so I know all about
okay.
physios.
Oh, yes.
That is super cool. So, have you been here since the beginning, Jen?
Well, I have been. Yeah, friends of mine set this up back in. Well, they took it on in 1981, which is a long time ago.
It was 3 years before I was born.
There you go. Well, that was.
That is super cool.
Super cool. And
This
then-
is when you could presumably this is like when I would imagine properties like this in London were able to be purchased by people other than Russian oligarchs.
maybe,
correct?
but not that we ever did.
No, did you? So how did that work for you guys at the start? Like,
Just
did you
rent it out.
and then you graduate? Is it like one of those things where you kind of gradually?
Yeah, I think
Picked up more units,
Yeah,
or-
no, Richard Boot is the guy who started it all,
Okay.
and I think he was managing bands, and he said he got fed up of just taking bands to the record label and begging for time, and he thought, "Sod it, I'll build my own studio."
Well, to have lasted like 30,
Amazing.
well, 3 years older than me, so 43 years.
Yeah.
In the music industry, in any business, is like
It's
pretty
incredible.
astonishing, isn't it?
But they are brilliant, and the bar, this was all because it was all derelict.
Well, so you can kind of when you look at a building like this, you can kind of imagine what was it before
It was furniture. Yeah.
warehouse type.
Yeah, making furniture, so they were building. So this bit wasn't. We didn't have this bit to begin with. This just came 5 or 6 years ago. This actual bit.
Wow. So this
that
bit,
you
I'll just
should-
pan
yeah.
around so you can see it. This
Yeah.
this is an amazing.
Yeah.
And can I say also, like, incredibly, I mean, I haven't heard it yet, but like, you got the treatment above the stage.
You recording?
Yeah, dude.
Shall we get you on stage?
Do I have to?
Yes. It's because
I want to talk to.
No, go for it.
Maybe we'll catch up again later. Thank you so much. Oh, there it is. A couple of hours later now. Didn't film any soundcheck in the end. We ended up doing a. What time was it now? 3 hour nearly soundcheck, which is obviously an incredibly long soundcheck. Essentially a rehearsal, blasted through the set a bunch of times. Amazing venue. Hopefully you can see from the little bit that I filmed before. Basically, a lot of love gone into it. Bryony's found another great venue in the Strongroom, London. Really cool. Got a special guest coming. I don't know if he's going to want to appear on the vlog, but you may get to meet my brother, who used to, of course, be the drummer in one of my bands, Mr. Thomas Pinfields. We've got a very nice outdoor area, just a case of convincing people to come inside, I suppose, when we start playing. 100 odd tickets sold for this evening, so it should be great. Tons of people here already. Really good stuff.
You vlogging? Oh,
Just don't worry, just carry on as normal. Imagine I'm not here.
I feel like that's not possible, to be honest.
All right, it's pointing at me. Look. You go.
You're a YouTuber now.
I am, yeah.
No, I wouldn't recommend it.
That's Harriet. That is fucking obvious. Well, I did promise you, Tom Pinfield. This is a reunion of sorts. This is half of my most successful band, and by extension, their most successful band, perhaps. This is the fantastic. I should say this is my fantastically talented brother. Before we, I don't want to like just do the big introduction for Harriet and then not give this guy anything. So, Tom Pinfield, that's my brother. Love him very much. Drummer of Young Runaways. Hit up in the comments if you've heard of Young Runaways. And then the incredibly talented Harriet.
Hiya.
Check out all of Harriet's stuff. It's all very good. So there you go. They didn't really want to be on camera, but I always get my way. Let's get to see how Harriet's getting on, shall we? Sounds like a band. the first time I've heard it out front. It's very loud. Hopefully there'll be a few people in to soak that up. Maybe you can hear me. What do you think, Harriet?
Sounding?
Yep.
Sounding amazing.
Sorry, right in your face. All right, folks. I've been incredibly lazy today. Let's go and have a look around the Strongroom, shall we? Here's the first bit of trivia for you. You getting that? So in good company, obviously. Shitloads of people that way. Let's go and have a look inside, shall we? Way too busy out here for me. Venue's looking pretty good. This is the backstage area. Very salubrious. I wonder if we can have a little snoop around. Should we go and have a look? Let's go and do that. And that's about it, I think.
How you doing?
Good, you alright?
Yeah, very well.
Nice to see you. That was good timing, wasn't it? Straight onto the vlog. It's almost like we planned it. Yes, it's a pretty great complex. Absolutely packed. You know, the thing with a venue like this, do you want a complaint? I'll tell you a complaint. No green room. Nowhere to go and escape for a bit. We've had a rehearsal, which has gone good, but this is the low country is the lull. I could really do with 40 winks at this point. That's not going to happen. Definite vibe of the airport departure lounge in here, like if I fall asleep in here. I'm not going to be happy with that. Apparently some studios upstairs, but don't know how you get to them. That'd be ideal for a nap, wouldn't it, frankly? Keep you updated. If I find somewhere for a nap, you'll be the first to know. It's very busy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, there it is, folks. A successful night at the office. What a great night! Lovely crowd, lovely.
Boston?
In our tradition, this is the tradition on the vlog to introduce the sound
The
engineer.
Italian from Birmingham.
Yeah, this is Andrea.
Right.
He's
They're gonna go on YouTube.
yeah, man.
Oh, Jesus
I've got a
Christ.
channel. Yeah. So Andrea, just wanted to say thank you to
Alright,
you,
no
sir.
worries, man. Yeah.
Another fantastic sound guy. Check. Have you got anything you want to plug on the vlog?
No.
You don't. No.
Nothing.
It's just a bloody nice guy.
No talent to manage.
So if you're at the Strongroom, I would recommend the Strongroom. Hit up Andrea, he knows what he's doing, man. The sound was fantastic. We had great on-stage sound tonight, which goes a long way. It makes life easy. The sound out front, we've heard only good things about that. It was that nice balance of loud enough but not taking your head off, and clear, loads of clarity tonight, which was the main thing.
So many things in this place happened. For a while, we had Damon Hill, the Formula One rider. He was in the premises. Apparently, the owners of Strongroom in the 80s took him up as management up to Formula 4.
Okay.
Random.
That's mad.
Did you see the blue plaque?
Saw the blue plaque.
Spice Girls blue.
Yeah, man. The Spice Girls blue plaque. Andrea, set us up and then basically let us rehearse for 3 hours, which, to be honest, is just unheard of at a venue, really, for a band at our level. To have access to the venue and to get comfortable in it obviously makes a big difference. And all of that put together makes the long trip down, look at that, Jesus, lights. All of that put together makes the long trip down from Wolverhampton just incredibly worthwhile. Andrea, give us a wave. Woo! Nice. Andrea does a fantastic Wolverhampton impression, but I don't think he wants to do it on the vlog, so there you go. It's going to be a late one tonight, folks. How long did it take us to get out of central London, Hector?
I haven't really been paying attention. That central bit, maybe 15 minutes.
That's not too bad, is it?
We've covered more ground in the last 5 minutes than we did in that 15 minutes.
Have we hit midnight yet? We've hit. This is.
We did midnight, yeah.
Yeah. If the torch is distracting in the back, just tell me.
No, don't worry.
2:15 to home. Am I getting too old for this? Don't laugh, Hector. You meant to go, no, you're not. No, you've.
No, I'm laughing at the sentiment, like, of course.
I was speaking to Andrea, the sound engineer, lovely guy, and I asked him how old he was, and he was 30. I told him my age, and he was surprised. So I'll take that.
You've got a boyish.
I'll take that all day. Yeah, take him when you get him. We are coming on to the A1, folks. Coming on to the A1. Morning, Bucky. That was noisy. Oh yeah. It's the morning after. Got back last night at. Good grief. It's a late one. What time was it last night, Lou?
It was like 10 to 3.
10 to 3. Come on. Antisocial. But Hector did a great job. Hector, many thanks to you, sir, if you're watching. Lovely to hang out with you and Shannon on the way back. It was a really good gig. Bit of a different one for me. I was talking to a few people at the end about it. I was just enjoying sort of sitting back and watching everyone else last night. And by that, I mean when I was on stage, sometimes you're fully in the show and like going for it. And other times, it is nice to just to sit back a bit and to enjoy it. To be the side man, as it were. So that's what I did. Sounded pretty good on stage. Couple of little sketchy moments, but there always is. I'm talking about on my end of things. So I haven't had a coffee yet. This is the problem here. Should never try and film anything before a coffee. If we've not learned anything yet, we should have learned that by now. Where was I? Bryony had a great show. The boys had a great show. And most importantly of all, everyone seemed to enjoy it. Dan's band had a really good show. Sounded great. Lovely bunch of people. Harriet, amazing. Great show. Obviously, totally different relationship there with me being, I've known Harriet since she was, I don't know, maybe, I think 18 or 19 years old. Obviously, I was much younger. We were both much younger. You'll notice that I didn't use a Rickenbacker, the Rickenbacker, last night. I hope you're not disappointed about that. I had the new pedal board, so I didn't want to have two new elements in the setup. I used the Crowther Hotcake loads. The compressor, the Keeley compressor was on the whole time. Touched the EQ once or twice, which is what it needed. But I tell you what I'm loving about the pedals is it does give you. It reminds me, it gives you the ability to do things on the fly. So if you're like, oh, I want more distortion, I want more drive, you can just do that. And I never mess around with delays and reverbs like that. But sometimes parts that, hello Peanut, come here. Here Peanut. Sometimes parts that are usually clean just demand a little bit more drive on the night for whatever reason. Let's have a quick talk about the venue. That's a 10 out of 10 venue. You saw Andrea, you saw Jane, the owner or the manager. Lovely people. That's a 10 out of 10 venue. I mean, okay, I'm going to give it 9.8 out of 10. The only reason it's getting a mark down a 0.2. No green room for the bands. In fact, I'm going to mark it down 0.5 for that, or maybe even 1. I can't stress enough venues where you've got bands travelling. Just do us a green room, will you? Do us like a little room where we can go away from the main gig crowd, particularly if you've done the solid of selling 100 tickets in a city that you're not from. You've travelled miles. All I wanted, I had a burger with my brother, as you saw, and I wanted to just basically put my headphones in for an hour and have a nap. And you just trapped in the pub. Yeah. Not great. So actually, I'm going to mark a whole point off for that. Because I do feel very strongly about it. So 9 out of 10 venue. Just do a green room. Do a green room. Strongroom. Do a green room. They've got enough space. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. Just, a couple of chairs in there. Shut the door on the main room, and then you'd have got a 10 out of 10. But otherwise, everything else, brilliant. Gets a bit crazy later on, that area of London. Kind of couldn't wait to get out of there, if I'm honest. And it is a nightmare getting into London from the Midlands. Getting in and out, worse than ever. Dreadful. But it was worth it. It was good. I hope you've enjoyed that video. If you have, please consider giving me a thumbs up or subscribing to the channel if you've just happened upon this piece of rock and roll history. I'll see you on the next one.